I
Let's
can
go.
see and hear
Let's
you.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to... What's the name of the show? Known Realms.
The Pink Pony
Tolesh.
Club.
The Pink Pony Club. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tales Archived, and welcome to Known Realms Tolesh. We are back with our second episode of Team Herbarium's adventures through the horrors of Iothellor. Let's go ahead and introduce our players before we get started. Angie.
Hi, my name is Angie. They, them pronouns. I play Zio Marino, he, they pronouns. And personally, I think that Alec is trying to hurt us, and we're just trying to have a good time. And Alec is out here being like, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna do anything to you. The narrative might. And it's like, sure, the narrative might. Why are we doing this? It's because we like the narrative to hurt us, apparently. Anyways, that's me.
Lou?
Whenever Angie started, like, hi, my name's Angie, and I think it reminded me of the prompt of, hello, I'm Lou, and I think Xio's gonna get the best drunk tonight. Like those, like, confessionals in the party bathroom. Hello, I'm Lou, and I think I'm going to die tonight. And hopefully not have to use revivification. I play Lazuli. She, her pronouns. You find me at Lazuli_art on most social medias.
Okay.
Alec?
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archive. I'm the Archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh. And you can also find me over at Stealthy Elf Productions. Fucking Cloudbot was off. Playing Finn Reese in Heroes of Asteria Unearthed Inheritance. Finn did not succumb to the dangers of the Chul hole. He did survive.
I'm so concerned.
He's fine. He's fine. Yeah.
Everyone's always had a problem with chul holes.
Everybody's always had a problem with chul holes. Guys, go ahead and check out Lupine Honey and use code Tales Archive for 10% off of your purchase. And we have our open donation link for charities supporting Sudan, Palestine, Congo, and Haiti. If you are able to support in this time, please go ahead and hit one or all of those links in chat and donate to people in need. If you are not able to, please uplift oppressed voices, share resources, and educate yourself on the current goings-on in the world. Last time, we picked up with Team Herbarium as they were getting ready to enact their ruse, that ruse being creating a chase between the party, consisting of Lazuli, Xio, Richter disguised as Whistle, Uldiel disguised as Echinacea, Isandro, Lapis, and Aura would be chased by Cassandra through the city of Iothellor, and eventually with the plan of drawing Elizabeth out to the Herbarium where the hag could be trapped. The plan went off without a hitch, quickly finding out that Cassandra's predator instincts were still very much in tune and ready to go. But the group was able to put on an incredibly convincing performance. This is when Xio receives an unfortunately timed message from one Alma, who makes it clear that she is within the home of one Lila Alcott, and it is time to talk one-on-one. If Xio did not agree, Miss Alcott would have died.
Normal.
Yeah, super normal. Alma's stable. Xio split from the party, telling Lazuli where they were headed, but split off all the same and made their way in to Lila's home and was met face to face with Alma. That conversation was quite tense, but through the course of it, Xio's questions that were once asked to Isterist long ago were answered by Alma. The state of the current, why the Tranquil wish to destroy it in order to reset it, And Xio and Ulma came to a very interesting bargain after dealing with the events in Isle of Lore, stopping Isterus, being able to say goodbye to their friends and family. Xio will make their way into the current in order to heal it. We then find Lazuli, who managed to spot Elizabeth with a very familiar set of armor, walking down the back steps of the Whitmore estate, and eventually they became face to face with one another. The Death Hag making some pretty unsavory statements to Lazuli from outside the herbarium. But we are going to pick up with Xio, who is making their way upstairs. Alma has left, so you make your way up.
I think Xio is taking those steps 2 at a time, with the full intent of just getting out of there as quickly as possible, but making sure that they're not leaving Lila without checking in.
Yeah.
So, even though they're the only 2 people in the house, I think Xio still knocks on the door.
You knock on the door and give me a perception check here.
Oh, so fun! Wow. I think, and Lulu was with her.
Yeah, Luke, we're getting some background noise from you. Would you mind muting quick?
Okay. That is an 11 plus 8, so 19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
You hear sniffles, and just this sort of deep inhale and exhale of a woman that sounds like Lila. And after a few moments, you just hear some rustling within the room. What sounds like objects being put into a box and then sort of slid on hardwood underneath the bed. The door kind of slowly opens, and she just... Hello, Xio.
Opens. Is she visibly, like... Is
Yeah.
she hiding the fact that she was crying?
Trying to. Very hard, not, or very difficult not to tell that she was crying. Like,
Yeah.
Puffy cheeks, the eyes are red.
Yeah.
She's just...
Xio
Yeah.
Xio will not comment on it.
Okay.
I think Xio will pretend like they don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's safe for you to remain here. And I'm not really sure if you're aware of the underground tunnel system, but I can lead you to it. And there are people, factions underneath the city who are protecting and making sure that citizens are away from the fighting.
What factions?
Well, we've got Viper's Hand. We have some folks from the Bright Fury Guild, and we have some from the... I'm blanking right now. Kalen's Order.
Thortel.
And the Thortel Guild. We have some friends of ours, also allies of ours down there, all coming together.
I'm not aware of any sort of tunnel system.
Okay. Well, I can lead you there. There should be one close, because we're by the we're in the square, the Sun Parsley Square.
In Sun Parsley Square. So there's one, like
right in the corner.
3-4 minutes north toward that Temple of Avandra. Okay. You'll be able to,
And Xio does not feel comfortable just having her go by herself.
Leaving her, yeah.
But no, sister, this is... time is of the essence.
Yeah. Time is of the essence, and you've already spent a considerable... It's been about 15-20 minutes with that conversation with Alma. You have that, awareness, and Lila does, she kind of takes your hand. Are you all right?
I am not, but that's not important right now. Right now, I need to get you safe so that I can go back to Lazuli, because she's my priority right now.
Right.
But her being my priority doesn't mean that your life is not worth protecting.
I need to grab a few things.
I don't want to rush you, but please hurry.
You see as she kind of moves around and grabs a box from underneath the bed, and just sort of, you see she takes a leather book out. She takes a collection of envelopes, and you do see as she grabs this odd sort of Damascus-like orb.
Hello?
It looks very similar to the way that Nikolai looks. The metal of Nikolai, it is incredibly similar, and you can see as well. What's your passive perception, actually?
My passive perception? Perception. 18.
18. You see as she sort of traces her fingers around it as it opens, and on the inside there is a bright yellow gemstone, not dissimilar to the ruby gemstone that is embedded in the hilt of Nikolai. She just sort of sees that it's there, like kind of nods to herself in reassurance. The orb itself closes, and she tucks it into a bag.
Check for later.
Check for later.
Mental check for later. Is that all?
This should be it, yes.
Okay. Do you need help?
I'll just grab your arm if I can.
How big is she?
She's like 5'2".
Yeah.
She's a little filled out, but nothing, pretty normal sized elderly woman.
Yeah, I think what Xio does is, if you're not uncomfortable with it, I can pick you up.
Oh, yeah, that is fine.
Okay. And then Xio is going to crouch down and say, just essentially to like kind of hop on.
Okay. Yeah, she does.
Xio, and Xio is going to open the window, activate their boots of flying. I know it is half speed, carrying somebody else.
Yep.
When it comes to movement, so they are going to jump down, but using kind of the flight to help so that it's not like a hits the ground kind of thing. I know it's not feather fall, but just essentially kind of use some of the speed to allow smoother fall to the ground from the second floor.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And yeah.
As you
and
go ahead
that,
and give me an athletics check.
Yeah.
Because you're fine. Just wanna.
Ooh. I don't know about that. I might use the inspiration because I don't want to get hurt in this process.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this is. Oh, where are my inspirations? Where are you? My inventory. You. Where are you? There it is. Okay. I have 2 left. Much better. Okay. That is 14.
14. Okay. That's more than fine. You're able to get out the window, and as you do, you begin to make your way forward toward Sun Parsley.
And Lulu's gonna Lulu's gonna follow ahead, and with movement, action, bonus action, I think Zio's entire movement would be 150. So per round, if like there's any kind of rounds being counted or anything, then it would be what 75.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Zio's not gonna be flying. Zio's gonna be just like
Walking.
bu-
Or like
booking
just
it.
moving it, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make your way forward, and at this point we will go check in with Lazuli as you are standing face to face with Elizabeth, who is just sort of, at this point she's kind of goaded you with just kind of rubbing in the fact that your allies are seemingly dead, and is playing into your hand right now as she's like, oh yeah, they're gone. Whoops.
And you're muted too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Good catch. I was thinking, but I'm glad before I started saying. Could you give me a point, like something to launch off of, like of what I'm responding to, or a theme? Like
I say you can tell that Elizabeth is looking at you to gauge a reaction. She has stated, oh yes, I'm aware that your allies have been killed, and that is what a terrible loss for you, but I can fill that void. I can give you what you crave, and that is companionship. For a hag in a coven is never alone. She is always a part of something bigger. You can tell that the attempt at seduction is there.
Lazuli will start to kind of cave in on herself. I just don't see a way out. Literally, I feel caved in. And she's like glancing around at the herbarium, which I imagine is like this, like the classic glass greenhouses that are like almost rib cages, and it feels like it's like a cage around me. I feel so lost. And so has she helped you?
The armor, the head tilts, almost as if it doesn't understand the question being posed to it. It is a servant. It helps. It does not need help. A vow has been made, and a vow will be upheld. And the armor itself does not respond. It becomes incredibly clear to you that this armor, though it looks like your companion, it is not your companion. And there is a moment where the armor there is a lick upward of flame, and you just hear a remnant of its last occupant.
Lazuli still has her glamour up of this wounded, like bloody version of herself, where there's like a gash. She's grasping it as she's talking, as if she is, quite bloodied and wounded. And what of Viola?
She will be the reason that you have a family. True connection that cannot be severed by life or death.
I can also quickly grab my headphones. I'm getting some...
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Be right back.
All good.
Hey, isn't it super mean and ugly that Alec is out here doing the Sir voice to make us hurt like this? How dare he? I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, is this better?
One more?
Is this better?
Yeah, perfect.
Great. I'll need to get up to grab a charger in a little bit, but I'll be. Why? And she's saying this as a way. I'm trying to tell you my intent.
Yep.
She's saying this as a way to act like wounded and confused, but it's also an attempt to press a soft spot or potentially controlling spot with Elizabeth. So this is a double-edged sword.
So go ahead and give me a deception check.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, 22.
Okay.
She's saying what she's about to say is, and what of Viola? She chose me to be her successor. And here I am. I don't even know why. What could I do? She's kind of, in a way, trying to see, I don't know, Elizabeth's opinion on that. Why her? And not Elizabeth.
Hmm. 1 second, sorry.
I hope it's okay with this added subtext. I know it's just a lot of layers.
No, you're fine. I'm also getting pinged by my job.
Cute.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
The last day of Pride. Homophobic. Can you repeat your last question? I apologize.
Lazuli was turning into herself in desperation, questioning why would Viola choose her for her successor. Like, she feels cornered, and how this is all played out. She's showing this moment of vulnerability and desperation to Elizabeth.
Well, she chose you because of your ability to persist. You're much like her in that way. I can show you that. Back at the estate. And she can tell you that. And you see behind Elizabeth is the shadow that sort of curls up a building and sort of takes on that visage of Viola. With a finger beckoning forward. Long and gangly, just... If it's power you seek, you are only one step away from enhancing that power. Best to do it in a place where your power lives.
What do you mean?
Where the heart is.
But that is your heart, not mine.
Not yet.
How do you even make one?
She sort of squints. That is best to be discussed alone, don't you think? Between Coven sisters? Because that's
Did
what
you
we
not
will
wish me to make my entire party a coven? Did they not have potential too?
No.
She's kind of shaking in desperation as if to like try to save their lives.
They can be spared, but they will not be a part of our coven.
I don't know. This is not how I wanted it to go.
Life rarely goes in the ways in which you want it to. It's a good lesson to learn before you start your journey with us.
Trying to think of the best course of action.
Mhm.
I know I don't have enough time. Then what then? If I complete this next aspect of that pact, what happens to Eye of the Lord? What happens to me? What can I become? Other than a hag?
What do you mean?
What do you plan to do?
Teach you what you need to learn. It's time to go. She begins to step forward toward the herbarium. She reaches toward the door and hits the cold iron doorknob, which sizzles the hand upon contact, and she just looks down and looks up at you. Fairies and their tricks. Retrieve her, and you see a Sir. This armor opens the door, and behind him, from the smoke pluming from the roofs of all of the buildings on the block, wraiths begin to descend upon you, and I would like you to roll initiative, please.
Okay. Let's see here.
Fighting, sir.
Fighting the armor.
That's a nat 1.
Oh,
But a total of 10.
boy. Oh my god.
All right. Go ahead and
I'm
put
in
your
danger.
token on the map. You'd be pretty close to the door, I imagine.
This is such a beautiful map.
It's
Thanks.
a beautiful map.
Wow.
Where'd you get this?
Did you make this? Yeah.
No,
or did you make
no. Roll 20.
Roll
Oh.
20.
Gorgeous.
Look at what you can find in Roll 20, guys.
Yeah, it's great. Check it out.
Gotta get my charger. Realizing that my charger.
Do you need me to roll initiative as well? Since
Not
I'm...
not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
No.
Got it.
There we go. Okay, is there anybody else here, or am I alone?
Nope. You inside with you. You have Isandro. Let me put down their tokens. So I'm putting down Whistle because that is who Richter is disguised as. Echinacea because that is who Uldiel is disguised as. And then we've got Isandro. Where are you, buddy? Sandra is here, and then He is now within. Okay. All right. And what did you get for initiative?
10.
10. Okay. God damn it. Okay. So, first up is going to be Elizabeth with a 27.
Damn.
And then we have the armor, which, because again, it's not Sir. NPCs, and then Lazuli. Okay. Elizabeth, outside of the estate, you see as she sort of flecks her hand out as this gnarled wooden staff appears in her hand, leaking this black ichor-like syrup, this green head as these sort of spectral antlers grow from each side. She points it forward toward who she believes to be Echinacea and says, "Well, we can't have you undoing what he will do." And she casts Banishment on Uldiel. Where are my dice?
Oh, baby. You know, we could die, but at least the heart has been fucked with. That's one thing.
And unfortunately, Uldiel does not beat Elizabeth's spell save DC. So you see as these vines wrap around Uldiel's legs and arms and chest, and just she is banished. And for a moment, we will pan over as Uldiel, now as herself, the hat of disguise falling off, lands on her knees, hard on stone, as she looks up to see the black, broken spires of Coleada's castle within the Winter Court. Uldiel has been banished to the Feywild. All right. And
That's a is that a concentration?
that is a concentration spell,
So
and Elizabeth will use her movement to move back as she is swarmed by wraiths. And it is now the armor's turn. The armor is going to move up to you, Lazuli, and is going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you. Angie, we're not doing good. I'm going to need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay, we're gonna do acrobatics. That's a 15.
That unfortunately is a failure, as
Great.
A 26, as you are grabbed by the midsection and picked up by the suit of armor. Moved 15 feet. It's going to move another 15 back toward the door. Well, half speed. But he's going to move with you here. And you hear, as Whistle, Richter just, "No!" As Lazuli, it is your turn. Or no, never mind. It is NPC's turns. Richter, sorry, that's my bad. Richter is going to move up and is going
That's
to
me.
make an attack at the armor, which hits, and he is going to smite on this. Deals altogether dealing 15 points of damage. The armor here is not vulnerable to radiant damage. So he takes the hit, and then he'll do a second attack, which hits, and Richter will deal another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. Isandro is going to make his way here. Well, he's going to dash, actually, and just close off the exit here and block the way. Okay. We will finish out this round with Lazuli's turn, and then we will pop back over to Xio.
Real quick,
Do I have sight?
Alec,
Yep.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just for the sake of our visual and lose visual and everything, is there sight on what's her face?
That's what I was just
On
asking.
Elizabeth?
Is she on the map?
She is not on the map, technically. She's she's back here. So I'd say she's about probably about 80 feet away from you, Lazuli, like directly in front of you, but 80 feet away.
Okay. Great. And I have sight of her?
You have sight of her, but you are currently being grappled by the armor.
Alright, what do I need to do to get out of it?
You'll have to make another athletics or acrobatics check and beat his...
Can I Misty Step?
You can?
I'm on Misty Step.
Okay, where do you go?
I'm going to Misty Step. How tall is that door?
It's about 10 feet.
I'm gonna Misty Step, up, but enough to where it's not, kind of up and out, out of grasp, but a little higher than Sir. Well, he's tall, though, dang. Yank me. Yeah, I guess just, up and back, 15 feet back, and up a little bit. I still want to have a line of sight for Lizzie. Let me find my Misty Step. Okay, use that, and then I'm going to use my gun, and I'm gonna shoot that bitch.
Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Through the door.
I thought it was open.
Sir closed it behind him. It is not open. There's glass. You can see her through the glass.
Yeah.
So if the door is closed and Sir closed it behind him, do the wraiths come in too?
The wraiths are not in at this moment, no.
Okay, but the wraiths are outside.
The wraiths are outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the wraiths, what's the cold iron effect with wraiths?
What you know? Nothing. They are not Fae.
Great. Okay, then I'm gonna shoot the door.
Okay, you're going to make an attack on Elizabeth through the door.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
28.
28. She's going to shield, and that misses.
Okay. But the glass is shattered now?
The glass is shattered.
Yeah, got it. And I think, let's see. I think that's the only thing. Well, that was my bonus action and action. Well, can I take another shot? I didn't realize Misty Step was...
It's a bonus action. You can take it. You have 2 attacks. You can take another shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking another shot.
Okay.
Well, 30.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then damage, 14, and she also needs to roll for concentration, right?
Just a roll concentration. And how much damage was that? Sorry.
14.
14. She succeeds on concentration. Uliel is still banished.
Bitch. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Xio, we will transition over to you. All right. So you spend the next few minutes getting Lila to the outpost. You do. Give me a perception check here as you do. Yeah.
I'm going to the place
You're
and
going
like banging on the opening.
Yep.
And then okay, perception. Where are you?
Yep.
Okay, that's a 16.
16. You see coming over the skyline, Ebony mounted on spectral steeds. As it seems at this point, the assault from the Moth Lord has ended. It's been the course of like 45 minutes to an hour. That assault has gone. The Ebony are now returning to their initial posts and surveying the city.
Okay.
So, just for your knowledge.
Well, for my thank you. I think am I at the entrance
Yeah.
of where
Yep.
Lila is?
Yep.
Needs to go. Okay. Xio is not going to spare much time.
Mhm.
He's going to like bang on this thing and be like, if someone opens it.
Someone
and just
opens
be
it,
like,
yeah.
Okay, perfect. It's like, hi, Xio, I'm with everything that's happening.
Right.
This is Lila Alcott. Please take her to who of our people are down there that we know of.
I think Henrik is still down there.
Henrik.
Henrik, Christopher Elmsong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please take her to Henrik, Christopher Elmsong, anyone. She needs to be protected.
Understood.
Thank you. And can I get a vibe from this person just real quick before I do?
Give me an insight check.
16.
16? It seems
Yeah.
like they are kind of steeled and just determined to get this done. This is a Viper's Hand individual. They're just,
Okay.
This is tense. So I think that they're just kind of nodding and understanding, like, yep, we can, okay, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. And then turns to Lila and says, I'll come back and talk to you, update you, whatever you need. But right now, I have to go.
Good luck.
Thanks. And then Zio's going to turn around and Lila will see as Xio takes two leaping steps and then just shoots into the air, Namor style, as they start weaving and bobbing through the city.
You
the
leap and make your way down. You didn't hear the gunshot because that happened whilst you were still in the house with Olma and Lila.
Okay.
So you get your way up and you just begin making your way to the herbarium. It's another 10 minutes away. But as you move up, we went into rounds last time just to keep everything together, but you're about 10 minutes away.
When you say 10 minutes away, it's 10 minutes flying my 150-foot speed, because I will not get there before the end. If it's 10 minutes away, I'm not going to get there before the end of everything.
Correct.
I mean, if it like round to round,
like we discussed at the beginning of the session, time is split.
Okay.
What's happening with Lazuli is already happening as Xio is communicating with Olma.
And the gun. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Got it. So
you're making your way there. You can see the Ebony moving closer, and it's very clear to see that there are wraiths around. That there are wraiths moving in toward the central point where you see the herbarium is.
So the shot that was the shot that was sent to
shoot
that
Elizabeth.
to shoot Elizabeth. That was still happening while I was in the house.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because the conversation with Alma was about 15 minutes, real time. So when that conversation started, Elizabeth and Lazuli were already talking.
Got it.
Yes.
I got it. So I'm trying to think about stuff that happened in the last session.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think I got to the house before even Lazuli got to the herbarium.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
So, because okay, got it. All right, I'm good.
Are you sure? Because we can figure this out.
Yeah, I'm trying to prepare, because essentially this is telling me that I'm not gonna get to Lazuli's side before the end of whatever fighting happens.
When we and to be fair, we're unaware of what like how this combat with Lazuli ends. We do not know what the final result is, right? So
yes. Okay.
You can appear there and things will still be going on, or things will not, and therefore, like, travel takes time. Obviously, we broke into rounds last time to make sure that we divided and knew where people were going and how they were getting there.
Got it.
It took the group 10 minutes to run to the Whitmore estate, running full speed the first time the group was here. That time has not changed. Obviously, you're still moving. It's going to take 8 to 10 minutes to get there because you're across districts. So you kind of look around and you see, are you moving? I know you're moving quick. You've made that clear. Are you moving stealthily as Ebony Knights are making their way? How are you traversing the city as you're moving forward?
Let's see real quick. I don't think I have anything. I don't have a haste potion. Sorry. I'm just
You're fine. You're fine. Go through
everything.
Don't apologize.
I think with the knowledge of the Ebony showing up, yes, I think Xio would be moving carefully, but like they're needing to get to Lazuli. Like they're needing to get to Lazuli more than anything. So yeah, I have 150 feet of movement every 6 seconds. So, if 156 seconds, like, what is that per minute? Like, we can cut back to Lazuli. I just want to I want to do some math in my head. Because I don't know if you had anything else planned, but like I want to like make sure that I'm kind of visualizing this with what's been presented.
Okay.
Got it. But yeah, I think I need a little bit of time.
Yeah, take the time you need.
Okay.
All right. We are back to top of the order. Elizabeth is going to... I'm going to give you guys a visual on the map here. Or try to. I don't know. What I want. There we go. Okay. I'm just trying to extend this a little bit so you guys can see her. There we go. So this is where Elizabeth is right now. Oops. There you go. And then I'll just drop a... drop this right here. That is where she is right now. Just for line of sight. Okay, and she is going to move another 30 feet away. And I will say at this point she is... surrounded. Where's this token? Whatever, we'll just use this. All right. So that is her turn. She is just maintaining concentration. Where did you move to, Lou? Can you move your token? Because you said you Misty stepped out of the armor's grasp. Where did you Misty step to? Okay.
15 feet back and a little bit up.
You're flying.
Yes.
Okay. Armor is going to move here. And is going to use a net.
Great.
Does a 24 hit?
Think so, yeah.
Okay. You are grappled by the net.
Great. Awesome.
Awesome. So you kind of fall down. You're going to take a d6 of falling damage because it's just over 10 feet. Well, actually, no, it's every 10 foot, so you're not going to take anything, but you are now on the ground, covered in this net.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is... that is the armor. NPCs, Isandro and Whistler are going to flank. And they're both going to go in on the armor. Okay. They both deal damage. And the armor takes a hefty chunk of 35 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
And then, Lazuli, you're up.
Okay. Lazuli's going to yell to Richter and also onto the sigil because Xio currently has a sigil, correct?
I believe Xio gave their sigil.
No,
No?
I have my I made the message stating that he was going to go.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay, and what do you say?
that Udiel has been banished, and that at all costs we must, try to break her concentration on that spell. So yeah, and that basically the ruse is up. I don't have anything a good eloquent way to say that, but
Okay. So I'll say for the sake of time, this is probably coming in.
I know if it's hard to do.
No, it's
what
fine.
is it,
I'll-
math? Yeah.
You're probably getting that, Xio, as soon as that lid shuts. That's when you'll get that message from Lazuli. Sorry, are you muted?
As
As a door shuts and you begin to like Namor step off.
Okay. Got it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, and then I need to get out of this net, right? Can I? Is that just an athletics?
That was a
check, or is
free.
that-
Yeah, you're gonna need to give me an athletics check.
Okay. 15.
15 is enough. You're able to sort of cut your way out of the net. And we've been at this an hour, and I have to contend with some work things, so we're going to take a break here. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Bye! can see and hear you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back. Xio.
No.
Yes, yes. You're beginning to move through the sky and pick up as you just hear behind you. Halt! Now, by order of the Ebony.
Crazy, I can't hear anything. Let's keep going.
You can indeed hear them.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what?
I need you to roll initiative, please.
I mean, they can catch up if they want. Like,
Yeah, fair enough.
oh,
I guess, dude.
I guess if you can catch me if you can at this point. Like, that's 16.
Don't chase me. Don't catch me. 16 on initiative.
Yeah.
Would help if I had my stat blocks up.
That would help.
You're like, actually, don't. Don't bring up the stat block. Don't do it.
No, don't do that.
Stop.
Oh my god, no, don't do that. Ebony, you're so sexy. No.
The Ebony do go first with a 22 on initiative. And you see as these, similar to what you saw with Reeves in Norfolk, these sort of spectral steeds, underneath each of them are these sort of like pale green horses that begin to run forward. I should put us on a map.
How many of them are there?
3.
Oh, excellent.
3. Fucking sick.
Sick. Amazing.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to this map just for ease.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my god, my friends are here.
Nope, gone. Place yourself.
No!
No, my friends are dead. Go ahead and place yourself up here in this top corner, please.
Okey-doke.
And I will drop.
Come here, buddy.
Zaeben I Bink.
I'm so small.
Bink. I mean, so are they technically. Well, actually, no, they are. Because they have their mounts, they are technically large creatures.
Boo.
Boom, boom. And
LLLL, tomato.
are you flying high enough at this point? I'm going to give this to you to be going over buildings.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
cool.
sure.
Just want to make sure.
Like, I'm just like, I can't hear you. Bye.
But
I'm right here.
Same here. Okay, perfect. Put them where they are. Great. Well, let's go to the combat map. Heads up. We can't even get cut off. Okay. So the Ebony go first. The movement on their steeds.
Which way am I going?
Yeah, you're wanting to head, pretty much like this general direction.
Cool.
But you will have just heard that message from Lazuli. On your turn, I'll allow a response.
Yes.
If you have one. They're gonna move their speed on their mount, which is 85 feet.
Boo. Why? No.
So, I'm sorry, 80 feet, not 85. 80. But that gets right up to you with 65.
Sure.
You can... Yeah, I guess. I love the sure, dude. You kind of get barked at and just sort of, and what are you doing here?
This is bullet time. I don't hear this.
You don't hear
it's
this,
like
no.
bullet time. He's like talking to me, and I'm just like,
Okay.
like,
With that, he's going to attempt to grapple.
yeah, absolutely.
That is a. So you'll have to make an athletics or acrobatics check to not get yoinked. This is a 24 athletics.
Cool. Boy.
You're probably going to want to do acrobatics.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a nat 17 plus a 9.
Okay, so that's
that's
26.
26, yes.
Nice. You don't get yoinked. You don't get yoinked on that first boy.
Yeah.
The second one is going to go here.
Do the same. You just want me to roll like 2 more?
No, this guy's going to attack you.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, sir. Sick, dude. 18. 18 to hit.
Shield.
Okay, and what's your AC with shield?
Yoink. 16 plus 5, so 21.
21. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What does this look like as this this longsword kind of smashes downward?
Xio, there's this whirlwind of air that just crackles as soon as the sword hits. It crackles with lightning.
Okay. Nice. They will go in for their
Shield.
second
Where are
attack.
you? Where are you?
Okay. 14 plus 10 for 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. It's one-handed.
Is he trying to
8.
grapple this?
No.
This is
an
another attack.
Yep. Is 8 slashing damage, as well as 7. You're resistant to fire damage, correct?
I am.
4 fire damage.
So 8 plus 4, 12.
12. Yep. And then this individual, I don't know if he can get to you.
No, he can't.
He can't, but he is going to dash and kind of begin to intercept the path here. And
Yeah.
Xio, it is your turn.
Xio is going to use... Motherfucker, this thing better fucking work. It's the only time... Warding Wind. As a strong wind of 20 miles per hour blows around me in a 10-foot radius and moves with me, remaining centered on me. So, kind of as a protection to me. Attack rolls of ranged weapons have disadvantage if the attacks pass in or out of the wind.
And that's ranged weapons specifically.
Ranged weapons, yeah.
Okay.
But
Noted.
Yes, it does deafen me. So but I think Xio's just trying to use it to like push
Just
these
to-
fuckers away.
Understood.
It is 20 miles per hour, and it is not in the writing. However, what is it? Gust of wind is what is it? Gust of wind doesn't have the miles per hour of the wind, but it does push people away.
And that is for gust
So-
of wind.
But that's for gust of wind, but like would it not be like it's fine.
Because it's a
It's
20
okay.
mile an hour wind.
It's a 20 mile an hour wind, and it says that it's similar to gust of wind. It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed with strong wind. And in the writing of gust of wind says that it does push people away. So what is the thought process that this couldn't push people away either?
The fact that it's not written in the spell.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'll go ahead and roll strength saving throws for these two in front of you. Let's see what that does. I'll give you an inch here. 20. What's your spell save DC?
It's a 16.
Okay, so they do remain there, but it is your turn still. Do you have your are you moving at all?
That was an action, so I am going to move and then bonus action dash. So that should be 100 feet of movement. And I know I'm gonna get hit by these guys, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I see that guy coming for me, right?
You see him blocking the way. He's not necessarily moving towards you. He is wanting to get a view of you to see where you are going.
Sure. I'm gonna go this way. So I'm gonna go in this direction, that way, 100 feet.
And
So-
that's 2 attacks of opportunity.
Sure. Do it.
What do you mean? Sure, it is.
Do it.
Shield ends on your turn, so that is an 18
Yes.
to hit.
Okay.
And you're only getting the one attack because they don't get their full, action economy here.
I'm panicking.
So 8 slashing damage. Sorry, disregard. I rolled the wrong dice. So 12 slashing damage.
Oh, fun.
And then for 2 fire. So 14 altogether.
14? Yeah.
And then this one, that's cocked. You gotta honor the cock. Xio, that is a natural 20.
Oh.
No! So 8.
Do it.
8 plus 6 is 14. 14. So 20 slashing damage. And then 6, 12, 6. So you take 6 points of fire damage as well.
So 26 total.
26 total.
Okay. Cool. Love it. Yeah.
I love it.
But I'm far enough away that they'll have to dash to try and get me.
No.
They said they have 80 feet of
80
movement. I'm
feet.
100 feet. I'm 100 feet now.
Yep.
100 away from them.
This guy's 80 feet. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da.
And I still have the warding window.
You still have warding window. Noted.
Actually, let me double check because It is a concentration.
Yeah, you will have to roll for that. So what you're gonna want to half the damage or
1 moment.
yeah.
Let me. Where are you, warding wind? Yeah, it is concentration. So I took 2 attacks.
Yes. So the first one you have to beat a 12,
Okay.
and then for the second you have to beat a 15.
So it's concentration. Yeah. Con save.
Yep.
A 12 and a 16.
12 and a 15. Yep.
No, it's down. I got a 10. So on
Okay.
the first one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So warding wind has faded. Okay. Anything else
Warding
on your turn?
wind, you do nothing for me ever.
Warding wind, I hate you.
It's like, what's the point of having it? Anyways. You
sometimes
don't ever work.
sometimes spells don't love you as much as you love them. They don't love you back. Okay.
Yeah.
Do. So 80 feet. It's gonna get here. It's a long sword, but you're technically. Oh Jesus, no! I don't want to move, Xio. But you're still with 5 feet within range. It's gonna be another grapple from this individual.
But I'm okay. It's fine.
What's up?
Well, I'm 100. I
Mhm.
flew 100 feet. I
Yes.
understand that he moved 80 feet. I'm
80
20
feet?
feet away. I should be 20 feet away. And maybe I put myself on a little bit too close.
Because this individual is here, and you were. I'm gonna mark this spot here just to remember where you were at. You were here. Or here is accurate. So that moves you to 100 feet. For this individual, 80 feet's right here. So you moved here. And he moved 80 feet here. Whoop. Just make sure that's correct. Yeah. Okay. I placed it wrong. That's my bad.
Got it.
So yeah, you are not within range. Let me just move that and delete that.
No, that's my little X for when I die, like Link in the yeah.
It's going to dash and get right here.
Attack of opportunity. Just kidding.
Go for it. You could.
I mean, yeah.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
Zio's not focused on fighting these guys. Zio's
Understood.
focused on getting out.
This one is going to lob an Eldritch Blast at you.
Yeah. Also, I never responded to Lazuli's
Do you want to?
thing. Yeah, Zio is gonna. It's just gonna say, "I'm on my way." Just like,
Okay.
on my way. I have a tail, and that's hopefully. Yeah. I mean, I do have a tail, but like.
That's not what I mean. So then you have three bolts coming your way. That is a miss. That is a miss. And this last one. Does a 16 hit?
16 it hits exactly.
Misa.
I'm going to use my because it restarted, right? Because it's top of the order as a guy.
Top of the order. Yep.
I'm going to use my Gift of the Metallic Dragon.
Right.
The other thing, the other one. But it's the where are you? I always confuse it. But it's the where are you? Yeah, it's Gift of the Metallic Dragon. And it's Protective Wings. When you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use reaction to grant a +4 bonus.
Okay, so that misses. This bolt of Eldritch Magic sort of shoots forward and misses you. Okay.
And the way the wing comes out is, rather than a like scaly draconic wing, it's almost like this. It's still scaled, but it's almost like translucent, like a fish wing, which ends in these pearlescent wing feathers at the end.
Very cool. Love it. Amazing. Okay. Cool. We are going to then shift back, because we're doing a split party wombat here, to Lazuli. All right. Hi, how you doing? Things going good?
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth is going to order 2 of these rays to head inside. They are going to dash, make it 60. Bink. And she is still maintaining concentration. She doesn't have line of sight on you. Okay. All right. Is the armor's turn. Lazuli, get ready. Another grapple check.
I believe I forgot this, but like I was able to get out of the net, but I think then instantly took a break, so I didn't finish.
Oh, please. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you did.
Yeah. Because I don't remember doing anything else. I know I was able to get out, but I don't remember. And
You'd called Xio, you got out.
called Zio, and then we paused.
Well, getting out would have been your action. That would have been an action for your athletics check to get out.
Got it. Okay.
So that would have been your action.
Okay, so it's my turn again now.
It is your turn.
Okay.
Or no, it is the armor's turn.
Okay.
I was just saying you have an is going to grapple you. Again. That is a 26.
I need to do acrobatics or athletics?
Yep, whatever you want.
Well.
Okay. You are grappled. And you two are going to move 15 feet toward the exit. Both Whistle and Isandro will make opportunity attacks. Whistle being Richter. Richter misses the first and misses the second. Isandro hits one time. So Isandro's going to deal 12 points of damage. Okay. NPCs are up. They're gonna move toward the armor and try to help. Isandro's going to give you the help action, Lazuli, so your next attempt to get out is going to be at advantage, and then Richter is going to attempt to attack the armor. Jesus Christ, buddy. That is a miss. And that is 2. Unfortunate. Okay, Lazuli, you are up.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, buddy. It was very Midwestern, or not Midwestern, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Buddy. Okay. Let's see here. I gotta get out. I think I have another Misty Step usage, but I don't know if that's... Because then that's just a bonus action and not taking an entire action to get out of stuff. But I feel like it's spicy using but I'm not gonna go with Misty Step. Just kidding. Do I need to disengage, or could I do something like a Charlatan stride to like break free?
It's not. No, it's not. That is not a teleportation spell. You'll deal damage to the armor, but it's not going to magically get you away from it.
Okay. I'm going to summon Fritz as my bonus action.
Okay.
And Fritz can be out of his grasp, correct?
Yeah, you can summon Fritz anywhere you want within a certain range of yourself.
Okay. How far?
I believe it's on your character sheet, but that should be like 60 feet.
Okay. I want to summon Fritz, get Fritz out of the herbarium, eyes on
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
You could drop Fritz, like, here.
I don't have Fritz to drop.
Huh?
I don't have a Fritz token to drop.
I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
that's where he could go. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, because I'm trying to
Alright.
break Elizabeth's concentration, and I'm hoping everybody can help out.
This token here is Fritz.
Okay.
Make a proper Fritz token later. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
So that was my bonus action.
Yep.
And then... Trying to find the best thing to hit her with through Fritz. I think I'll...
There, you can only spells with a range of touch through Fritz. That's all you can cast through him.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Oh. I don't think I knew that. Okay. Can he get to her then? Because if not, then...
With the movement he has, no. Not this turn. But in 2 turns, yeah.
Okay, well then I'll just have him out, and then I'll use my action to get out with the help action from...
Okay, so go ahead and roll an acrobatics or athletics with advantage, please.
11.
Unfortunately, you are still grappled.
Great.
Okay. And with that, we are at the top of the order, so it is Elizabeth's turn. In your mind, Lazuli, you hear... No, I teleported here so quickly. And I can get us back to the heart even quicker. Don't you want to see it? At least to see what you're missing out on. The power it can glean, the secrets it holds. Don't you want to know what you could have had? What you're throwing away right now?
Do I have an ability to respond, or...
Yeah.
or just... Through gritted teeth. Come and get me then. Send him.
Okay. Are going to phase through and enter the fray with you all on order of Elizabeth. They are going to Elizabeth just utters under her breath, "Fine. Then you can watch your friends die." And she is going to life drain, or the wraiths are going to life drain. That is a hit on Richter. He has to make a Constitution saving throw, which he succeeds on. But he will still take 21 points of damage. And then Isandro does not get hit. Okay. It is Lazuli. You and the armor are now outside of the building.
What? Did you carry me?
He is walking with you.
Bitch.
Isandro and Richter are going to make their attacks of opportunity. Isandro hits. He hits again. Richter misses. And fucking misses. Jesus Christ. Okay. You see as the paladin, in similar fashion, this green flame emits through the hand as it places a sickly green glow onto its chest and uses lay on hands and heals itself. Similar ability to what your friend had. Okay. NPCs are going to try and fight the rays off. Sandro gets a hit in. Man, Richter's sucking. He gets a hit in. They both deal 14 points of damage to the wraiths. Okay. And then Lazuli, you're up.
I'm gonna get the fuck out. Okay. Double checking. Alright, I'm gonna try to get out of this thing. With athletics. Yes, or athletics. 17?
Unfortunately, you are still stuck.
Alright, I have an inspiration. Can I use that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The roll that you need to beat is 25.
Did not.
You are still grappled.
So that was my main action. Do I have bonus actions?
You have bonus actions.
Okay. I'm going to summon Cassandra has to use my action economy too. She doesn't have her own, right? Or
Correct.
does she have her own? Okay. Alright, well then with maybe so your wounds. Let me find patch gentle colors. I don't have to look at that out. I was thinking about using Fritz to maybe do some kind of shenanigans, but when I invoke duplicity, I don't think that will help me out either. Is there anything else that I can do while I'm being held? Like, I don't know what all kinds of attacks I can make. Is it just, can I just break free, or is there any other?
You can make an attack. I mean, but you used your action to try and escape and failed. Whatever you have as a bonus action, you can use. It's just your speed is 0, and yeah, you just can't like move away from who you are grappled to, or who you're grappled by.
Lou, did you read what I
No,
wrote
right.
on the strategy corner? Before my previous two, I think I tagged you. I don't know if it's possible, but
just because above table, I don't think talking to Sir. I would if it were not already explicitly clear that this is not Josh's character anymore. In character, I think Lazuli would try to reach him and try to connect, but I don't think that's going to happen at all. And I feel like it would be painful knowing above table that that's just not going to happen. It's just not going to be reached, because I think that's not a line that Alec would cross to have him come back and play as Josh's character. So I don't think logistically that would even help.
Yeah.
I think it was 100% a golem, and there's no both mechanically and also just as the ethics of playing someone else's character.
Yeah, just above table, that's correct. Like I have not been given permission, nor would I want to play another player's character.
So I don't think it would warrant trying to reach out to him, and it'd also just be painful to just keep trying and be sad. But I totally get it. It's that classic moment, Disney style, I can reach you. Let's see. And I used my action already. I guess I'll just hex.
Okay. Hex the armor.
Yeah, hex the armor. I deal an extra necrotic damage, but I choose ability, and the ability score is strength. That.
Yep. So those are at disadvantage. Very smart. That's very good.
Okay. That's what I'll do. Alright, sorry for no sorries, but there you go.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right.
And I'm just yelling and.
Okay, sounds good. We will move back over to Xio. All right, so you are booking it. You've heard from Lazuli. You are booking like a crook.
yes.
First up are the Ebony, I believe.
I think it's my turn.
Oh no, it is your turn. You're right.
Yeah, because they moved
Run!
and attacked me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Run, baby boy.
So 15 this way, and 125 that way.
So right here. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes. So can you mark it for me real quick? Because I'm trying to. I don't know how to do the thing that it marks it. I'm so.
It's right here.
I'm done.
No, you're not done.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you for my little link Death X. Just it's just trying to get as far away from these guys as possible, and needing to get to Lazuli. I think as Xio is flying through, there is a part of them that is the adrenaline and the speed of the wind, and like having lost the warding wind and everything. They essentially feel themselves reaching out and imploring. Helitis, if you're there, I could really use your help right now. And just doesn't say it out loud, but I feel like Helitis would feel the unsaid words of, show me that you're not the coward. That almost says that you are.
And with this unsaid call, what is it that Xio's looking for in this moment from Helitis? Like, obviously there's the prove to me that you're not the coward, but what does that look like to Xio?
Mm-hmm. It looks to Xio like the Xio cannot do this alone. Mm-hmm. Like Xio is alone. Xio is weak, and everything that they have learned up to this point is that they have to rely and work with their friends and with the people that they love, and that they make other people stronger, that their strength is supposed to enhance other people. But at this point, their strength is not enough. They're already hurting, they're already bloodied. Mm-hmm. And they know that this will not be enough, that they need to be protected from these people so that they can make it to Lazuli and their friends and provide the strength that Xio can give when he is with them.
Okay. Give me... The persuasion check doesn't feel like correct here. Give me... Give me an Arcana check here. If you have another roll, you can absolutely pitch it.
Can I do nature?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to
appeal to a force of nature.
Appeal to a force of nature, yes.
Perfect.
It's still not as high for me as...
It makes sense,
as persuasion, but... Yeah. Okay, so that is an 18.
Okay. Okay. Around you, you hear as the winds begin to pick up. You hear as they begin to shift. Helitis will arrive in 2 rounds. Okay. It is then the Ebeneye's turn. Going to move 75 feet up to you. Here. Dash. Get there. And then dash. I don't know how far you can get. Okay. Bink. This individual is going to attempt to grapple. I need, so athletics or acrobatics, whatever you choose.
Okay.
For transparency, that is a 28. 18 plus 10.
Do I have to do a save?
Yeah, in acrobatics or
if he
athletics.
Hits?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because grappling is a contest.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's acrobatics. No.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, you feel as this cold metal arm just sort of wraps around your midsection and picks you up. You are grappled in this moment. The other two can't do anything. They use their action, but top of the round, it is your turn. Similar to Lazuli, like obviously you have Misty Step, So
I don't have Misty Step.
you don't have Misty Step.
That was part of Warlock stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you can get it through Sorcerer, but that's more than valid.
I don't think I have it.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
You're grappled. It's an athletics or acrobatics check to escape. Again, another contest.
I think what Xio is going to do is Thunderwave. The moment that this happens.
Okay.
At all the feeling of being enclosed, all of them coming in around, and it's all of them in like their horses and these looming presence, and Xio is not a very big person. So they want to try and get them as far away as possible. So that is I need a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 15.
That one misses. That one fails.
Yeah.
And the other two as well, because it is
Oh,
a
yeah, that's a
15
radius.
foot himself.
17.
That one succeeds, so
And
it doesn't
then-
get pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. And that is a 20 on that.
20 on that. Okay, so that one also succeeds. So it's 2d8 thunder damage. Oh, it's 3d8. I'm gonna cast it at second level, so it's 3d8 thunder
Okay.
damage.
Cool.
And so let me get those out. My little guys, my little pyramids, my little.
Little pyramids.
So that is 15 for the one who failed, who got pushed, which is the one that was holding me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
yeah,
15 points of
you just
thunder
sort of
damage.
sort of this force bursts out from you, and like you can hear the armor like
Yes.
rattling and just kind of becoming disjointed as you're both pushed. You said
And
it's
then the
10 feet.
other two, 10 feet. That one gets pushed 10 feet. And then the other two is halved. So it would be
What's that?
7, 8?
7.
7? Okay.
Yep. Okay. 7 is there. As same thing. That armor just sort of like it's this really uncanny like rattling as the armor pieces just sort of like create this like
Yes.
really haunting chime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then, so do I have my movement still, since I was able to use that as my action?
You're able to use your action. You're grappled. Your movement is 0.
Yes, but I'm no longer grappled because it pushed the guy that was holding me 10 feet away. Can I do that, or?
I don't
No.
think that's how that works. So let me just do a check.
Okay, that's fine.
No, that would break you out of grapple.
Okay, so then do I have my movement still, since that was the first thing that I did?
Yes.
Okay, so then it is going to be 100 feet in the direction that I have to go.
Okay.
So,
you will take 1 attack of
Movement,
opportunity.
bonus action. Okay.
Because I don't think
Which way am I going?
that's up to you.
I'm off the map.
Okay, you're going off the map.
So,
This
yes.
is actually 2 attacks of opportunity on you. That one misses.
Is it
Yep.
2?
Yep. This you are within 5 feet of this individual as well.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 20 to hit. Not net.
20. I did not do. Did I do a reaction last time? I didn't.
Yes, but it is the top of your turn, so you technically have your reaction back.
Okay.
Or it is
I'm
your
going
turn,
to-
so
Yeah, I'm gonna use shield again so that I don't get hit.
okay, that doesn't hit. You move off of the map, and we'll move you over to the Iotha lore map here. So you've go ahead because you started about here where this chase began. So we'll say you're about, because this is now correct within the mileage. Okay. So you're probably about over here.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put my guy in. Come on, guy.
Because what?
Right here? Oh, it's so big.
Yeah, I'd say we'll start you there because it's another then. Yeah.
Can I go straight forward? Is there any way for me to over the buildings?
Yeah, that's still another 2 miles. But yes, you can still absolutely do that.
So if it's 2 miles, that would be, I know because we were discussing this. So I could do a mile per, what is it? What were we discussing? I don't know if we said, because it would have been 5 miles for the 10 minutes, right?
You can fly 1,500 feet in a minute if all you're doing is dashing. And that means that you're doing a mile in 4 to 5 minutes. Okay. And so, yeah. So you're still, it's taken some rounds to get there. But as of now, you're still within the realms of combat. But you're give me a perception check as you're just fucking beelining it.
Yeah, I'm not. No, that's the 12.
Okay. You sort of as you've described your flying before, but it's essentially you're running on air. You're like booking it on the wind currents. You look behind you. You do not see the source of it at the moment, but you see this spread of almost like translucent mirror-like light. This magic sort of move across the space behind you. And for a moment, you see as the images of the Ebony just kind of fade and fizzle out. Give me a history check.
History? I'm not good at those.
I'm not good at those.
Dice jail. That's a 5.
Ooh, no. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, an incredibly high stress situation. But at this point, you can't see the Ebony Knights anymore.
I love that. That's so great. Oh my god.
Yay!
No, go away. You're so sexy. Stay where I can see you.
Don't leave me. I want to see you. Okay.
I want to know where you're at.
Well, just for the sake of my life, I want to know where you're at, babe. Call me. Pride's still happening. Okay. Back over to Lazuli. Lizzie's up. That
What are you gonna do to me?
bitch. This is round 4 of concentration on banishment being upheld. Actually, no, it is 5. So 5 more rounds and Uldiel is banished. For sure. Listen, she could be dead. It could be worse. Could be worse. Bye, Uldiel. Bye, Uldiel. Bye. Okay. Me. Just double check something here. She's got concentration. That's fine. Elizabeth is going to cast on Asandro and Richter. Let me see if she's in range. Let me actually triple check. Unfortunate. As she casts Circle of Death. In a 60-foot radius sphere. So yeah, that'll hit them. And they both need to make Constitution saving throws. Isandros. Oh no. 17 plus. He has advantage. Okay, that's still a 17. Sorry. I refreshed the page and I shouldn't have. He fails. He does not succeed. Richter also fails. And so they're going to take 8d6 necrotic damage.
The boys.
Each of them are going to take 31 points of necrotic damage. Okay? And she, seeing is going to move up here in order to meet her companion. All right. With that, it is the armor's turn. Whoops. 15 feet this way. You can now see Elizabeth nearing you. Okay. It is, the race are going to go in on the boys. Miss. Miss. And now the boys are going to pay it back to the race. Richter's rolling horse shit. You're going away. You're going away. That's bad dice. There we go. That hits, and then Isandro. That is a crit. And that is a hit. Nice. We'll say Isandro finishes off this one, and Richter bloodies this one with that one strike, but he does smite. Okay. Lazuli, you're up.
Breaking this grass. Here
Go.
we go.
All right, and he rolls with disadvantage because you've hexed him.
What did he roll?
That is a 22.
7.
Lazuli, you are still grappled, unfortunately.
This is the worst. I'm gonna flex cast Misty Step.
Okay.
I'm desperate. And even if it's in a more extreme plus,
I need you. Okay. I need you to go ahead and first off, I need you to roll me a. I need you to roll me a D100, please.
Yes, sir. 62.
Your spell bestows. You said 62?
Yeah.
Your spell bestows a magical blessing that grants you advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So you feel as the flower crown that you donned in the afterlife with your sibling sort of wreaths around your head as you feel this boon from the weave.
out of desperation, she's just been fighting and clawing out of this like stone grass and just almost intuitively casts Misty Step out of desperation, tethering to the weave, and jolts back into the herbarium. But while she does, kind of pulls out her gun, and as she's launching back, like, and almost using the gun as a propulsion, you know, I know there's also some invisibility with Misty Step, but just kind of trying to get back to safety while also pew-pewing this thing.
Elizabeth counterspells your Misty Step.
Can I Silvery Barb Street the counterspell?
Counterspell is 3rd level. That's a 2nd level spell. It automatically counterspells.
Okay. But I have advantage on my next skill.
So you have advantage on your next check to get out.
But I guess I used that action. Never mind. So I couldn't have taken a shot at it.
Yeah, you already used your action, so you can't take a shot. But it's a bonus action to cast. I'll give you the action to attempt to escape. Because you haven't used your action.
Oh, I did though. Remember, I got a 7.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Okay. No, thank you. Thank you.
So it's just I'm locked and loaded with the boon for next time.
You're locked and loaded for next time. Okay?
Okay.
Top of the order. Elizabeth's turn. She moves right here. She looks to you, Lazuli. Well, shall we go to the heart, then? As Elizabeth uses her action to cast Plane Shift.
Can I cast Silvery Barbs on that?
Let me double check. Well, yeah, she has to make a melee spell attack against you. So let me roll first, and then I'll give you the result, and then you can give me. Is it 25? So do you want to? That would hit you, I imagine.
Yeah.
Do you want a Silvery Barbs here?
Yeah, I'm Silvery Barbsing the teleportation.
You cannot. You're Silvery Barbsing the attempt to do it. So she'll take the roll. That, unfortunately, is a 17 plus 15 for 32. It is higher than the last roll.
Great. I also think I had to flex cast to cast Silvery Barbs.
You had to flex cast that?
I think so.
And it's a melee spell attack, Angie. That's why it's high. The bonus for... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You had to flex cast to Silvery Barbs? Oh, okay. Well, roll me another D100.
I love flex casting so much.
It's a fun mechanic.
Rashy Desperation 23. And I don't care if these people get hurt in the process.
What the fuck? Okay, you immediately gain 10 temporary hit points. How are you rolling? You're rolling the good options. Okay, yeah. You roll 10 temporary hit points. Okay.
Oh, wait, with my boon, did that help with my Silvery Barbs at all, or no?
No.
That was no attack roll. Okay, got it.
No. And if I understand correctly, you haven't taken the step needed to further your pact. You never did that. Okay, understood. Alrighty. So Lazuli.
Wait. Oh no.
Wait, what? Wait!
What is she wearing?
What is who? What?
She wears green. I doubt she has anything blue on her. I didn't.
No, she has nothing blue. No, she's wearing like very like a lot of clothes, like utility clothes. So like a very big jacket, leather boots, like all in these sort of greens, browns, and blacks, like very earthy tones. But she places the hand out and puts a hand on the armor's shoulder as you are sort of
Was Lazuli able to flex cat that second silvery barbs?
No, she had to do it to cast silvery barbs to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was a retroactive flex cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went and I saw that it was
She's like, I'm already out of first levels.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I figured that furthering the pact wasn't even really going to help. The ruse was up pretty fast, so I don't know.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll. Actually, Lou, I'll have you roll a d20 for me.
So straight 20.
Yep.
13.
13. You do land within the cage as a ritual is being partaken by Echinacea, Kaelin, and Whistle. You now and Elizabeth are within the Death Hag's heart as she plane shifts, and we will cut there, and we will move back over to Xio. Okay, whoops, wrong map. All right, Xio, you are booking it like a crook, full action dashing.
Yeah.
Okay, you are making your way forward. Anything you're doing in this time, you look back, you don't see the Ebony Knights behind you.
No, I mean, all Xio's doing is focusing on getting to the herbarium.
Okay, understood. You do hear through what you imagine is a message. We've got your back. We saw some terrible things. The voice of Rivet, the mouse folk that you guys have all talked to before, and the memory comes to pass of the illusions that you had all been protected by the members of the Lore Keep. Where are you headed, lad?
The herbarium. I need to get to Lazuli. I need to get to the others.
We passed. I don't think Lazuli's there, love. It's just,
What?
she's not... There was a bunch of Wraiths. They attacked.
How do you know that? What?
We were scouting the city. Trying to make sure that Ebony, we saw that they were making their way back. I don't know where she is, but I don't think she's there anymore.
The others,
There are others there, but I didn't see, your fairy friend.
I can't. Double check something.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have that. Don't really know what to do
Okay.
at this point. I don't know if Xio should leave Richter and Isandro. And just go straight to the Whitmore estate, but the heart is underneath. Like Xio doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Okay.
The heart is underneath. There's no way for Xio to know where to go. He is alone.
So you have your allies at the herbarium, and then you can scout out the Whitmore estate. Do you want to go to herbarium first?
I mean, yeah. I guess I'll go to the herbarium first, because I've got no other no other direction to go. So
Okay. As you begin to make your way to the herbarium, let's go ahead and take our last break here. All right, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. They can see and hear you. Hello, everybody. We're back. So as we will pick up with Lazuli next time, as we have our group back together. So we're going to stick with Xio here as we finish up our session. Xio, you kind of run through these feelings of I'm alone. I am alone, and you feel the wind rush underneath you as you see the Vacron form of Holitis there. He's there, and he just... Sorry, it took me a while.
You're here now. That's all that matters. We have to get to the others.
Yes, it's clear that, like, Holitis is a bit... Holitis hasn't had a chance to go home. He's acclimating to the material plane, so he's a bit lethargic. He's not... And, like, he's not like exhausted or anything, right? But like he is not at his full glory. But he sort of settles in underneath you, and the two of you fly forward. He just says, "Lead the way." And he does sort of shift into his humanoid form, and you see in the distance as you don't know her name yet, but that individual, that South Asian woman, the purple hair and tattoo on the head, is upholding the illusions that they and Rivet have placed. So you're kind of still in the sense of anxiety and like failure, right? Like you failed your friends. You failed, like you're just like fuck. But the illusions around you are up. What do you do?
And Xio's going straight to the herbarium.
Yeah, with the roleplay, you take the next, what ends up being like the next 5-6 minutes, and you fly with Holitis, get to the herbarium. You see Richter, Lapis, Aura, and Isandro. Isandro's not looking bloodied. He's taken a few hits, but he doesn't look bad. Richter looks bloodied, but you see as he is casting magic to heal himself. Lapis and Aura are frantic, but they see you and they're just like, "Oh God, oh thank God you're all right."
What happened? What happened?
They were talking for a bit, and I think Elizabeth got she got impatient and tried to get into the herbarium, and as soon as she touched the cold iron, she knew it was a trap. She banished Uldiel, thinking it was Echinacea. We don't know where she went. And that big hunk of fucking metal picked up Lazuli and took her to Elizabeth, and then they teleported away.
So another night, okay. And Xio is just breathing heavily and then looking at all of them, and just there's a part of Xio that is trying to control the anger at themselves for not having been there, anger at Alma for her threat and knowing exactly what to say to distract him. And just swallows it all back up and remembers that in this moment, this feeling is not going to go away. That feeling of loneliness, that feeling of I have no one with me, is going to be something that Xio is going to be contending with once they go into the primordial current.
Okay.
And with that, they sort of just... There's this visible shift.
Yeah.
And I think the one person that would notice it is Isandro. As there's like this almost darkening. And Xio just... We have to find her. And we have to go. There's no point in sitting here wondering what we could have done differently. Let's go to the estate.
Cassandra just sort of leans close to you and just kind of squeezes your shoulder and just... We're going to save her.
We don't if we just sit around here. Let's go.
He nods, and the group of you begin to run. I imagine you're taking flight.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we'll continue flying.
you're taking flight.
I will
Aura's...
say,
Oh,
let
please.
me double check my boots of flying, because I know there is a... I want to be faithful, and I'm pretty sure it's... Okay, up to 4 hours. We haven't been... I don't think Zio's been flying for 4 hours. Right? Today, at least. Oh, you're muted.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So yes, Zio will fly. As everyone, whoever else can fly or anything else, but Zio will keep within the distance of everyone else.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So as they are headed over, I think Zio will also try and fly up higher to try and get a vantage point of the Whitmore estate.
The Whitmore estate. Okay. Yeah.
And yeah.
Over the course, I'd say give me a perception or investigation check, whatever eye you think Zio is using at this point, as you guys take the next, 10-ish minutes altogether, because not everybody is nearly as fast as Zio is in this point. So taking the next, 10 minutes to book ass to the Whitmore estate. Everybody is running forward, and go ahead and let me know the result of that roll.
So I'm using perception. It's a 16.
16. Okay. You can see, similar to what Team Heart saw as they approached, you see that sickly green light within the Whitmore estate, and that sort of inhale, exhale, that smoke pluming from the bit. Are you moving toward the garden, that area? Or more toward the main entrance?
Definitely not the main entrance.
Okay,
I don't think.
so
Yeah, I think definitely
Okay.
Subterfuge.
Yeah. Hey, I'm skirting the other side. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
You from a distance, you see, 16 is more than fine. You see a knight, an ebony knight, which at first kind of creates that sense of dread, right? You're just kind of oh fuck, oh shit,
not another one,
not another one. I'm sick of you, motherfuckers.
I'm sick of you guys.
But you are able to see as you kind of inch closer. The what sticks out initially is the halberd that Reeves has, and then you look and you're able to spot Reeves standing guard at what looks to be some sort of door in the ground in the grounds of the Whitmore estate.
Zio will beeline it to Reeves, and then also call down to everybody else this way, and then has everyone follow over to where Reeves is.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you make your way, and Reeves is sort of standing. He quickly kind of takes a defensive position as he just... Zio, is everything all right? You look pale as a ghost.
They have Lazuli.
Shit.
They have Lazuli, and some other knight was with... Some other knight was with Elizabeth, apparently.
Yeah, you see... Richter just kind of says... It sounded like Lazuli was familiar with this set of armor. They're calling it Sir.
Think of that. Zio just...
Yeah.
Okay. Would have been nice to know earlier. Of course. He's here also. What did he say? Did he say anything? Did he...
Nothing. He didn't say anything.
And he just took Lazuli? Just took her? Didn't...
It picked up Lazuli and dragged it and dragged her to Elizabeth.
And you didn't do anything! You just let it happen!
You weren't there. I was. Don't tell me I didn't do anything. You didn't see me or Sandro fight off Rays and this fucking evil Tin Man. You didn't see Elizabeth waylay us with magic. I get you're scared for her. Do not make it seem like we did nothing when you were not there. We are going to find her. We are going to save her. Together. But we can only do that together, Xio.
Together.
May I? You see as he puts a hand up, and you can see magic beginning to flow. Give me an Arcana check, Xio. I'll give you advantage here.
Arcana.
Arcana! Arcana!
Oh, that's a 20 you don't take to mom.
20 you don't take home to mom. Inspiration point for that. I like that.
Yes! I was down to my last one.
Yeah. You know calm emotions well. It is familiar to you. Richter in this moment is offering to cast it on you.
Fucking spell.
Understandable.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I don't want to forget this feeling. I don't want to stop feeling this. I don't want to feel like I have to control it.
I respect your decision. Where do we think they are?
With Elizabeth, I can only assume they're at the heart.
Well,
We can only hope that Echinacea and Wit were successful.
who?
Echinacea and Whistle. It happened.
Well,
That's the one.
that's the one. That's
The one for the episode.
Reeves. Well, they went through this way.
Oh my god, my eyes are stinging. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. You're good.
Eee.
Reeves will kind of open the door. If we're going to find him, it's through here. And it means we need to be quick. I'm unfamiliar with what's in here, but if they're down here and we have the means of communication, we should be able to talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Where's Helitis at this point?
He's behind. He's gripping his staff pretty tightly. Like again, a teleportation this quick at when he's kind of, how do I want to phrase this? It's like being at a higher altitude, right? Being in a different plane of existence for longer than you have been has like a draining effect on your body. So because if I remember correctly, he was still at Ishwar's place. And so he booked ass here and is expending magic on the material plane in a way that he has not in a long time. Like when he teleported him and, or when he plane shifted him and Istris, he went to an elemental plane and he still took time to recuperate. Yeah. So he's present and he's moving with you. But he is a bit bogged down by his presence here.
I want to also make sure, because I have my potion of, I think it's a greater potion of healing was what Echinacea gave us, right?
I believe that's correct. That should be in, I don't know if that's pinned in strategy corner, but I believe that is correct.
Let me see the pins. Where are you? Ah, no, it's not. It's fine. But greater potion is how many? How much is I'm just gonna take it like right now because I'm also like
Greater,
I'm half.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4. Yeah.
44. I'm gonna take that right now because I am dying. Ooh. 4, 9, 11 plus 4, so that's 15.
15. You hit 15
Yes.
hit points as you are moving down into everybody sort of files in and makes their way down. And Xio, as you make your way into the demi-plane where the remaining Fated reside, where Elizabeth stands in a cage made by your party member Whistle, currently being disenchanted by Kaelin and Echinacea. Their ritual has begun, but we will have... oh, sorry, go ahead.
As this is closing, as they finally feel that break in the demi-plane, there's almost like this warmth in the sigil, I would say.
Okay.
And then Xio says it to Lazuli and says, "I'm coming for you."
And with that clear determination, as Xio enters the demi-plane to reunite all of the Fated, with this ritual ongoing. Lou, do you have something? Lou?
Oh.
Okay, sounds good. We will go ahead and end our chapter there. All right. We will pick up next week with our full table as the group begins to contend with Elizabeth near the heart, and Xio works to make their way to the party. All right, let's go ahead and outro our players, starting with Angie.
Sad pants. Hi everyone, I'm Angie. They, them pronouns. I've been playing Xio Marino. He, they pronouns. I am just a little guy, but also not a little guy. Just we'll see what happens. Yay!
All right. Thank you, Angie. Nice job. Lou, I'm sorry, babe, but I got you. You okay?
I don't think Lou can speak. Oh, can you outro for me? This is Lou, Lucilia_art over on Twitter. Lou also did all of our art, that amazing art that you see of our characters. And she's amazing and she's cool and she's playing Lazuli, and Lazuli's gonna be okay. I know that she's gonna be okay because I'm gonna keep saying that she's gonna be okay. You know what they say. You know what the witches say. You gotta manifest.
Manifest. Hi, everybody.
Manifest.
We love Lou. Go ahead and check her out at Lazuli_art on her socials. I'm Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archived. I'm the Archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh. When I'm not here, you can find me over at Stealthy Elf Productions playing as Finn Reese in our bi-weekly Pathfinder campaign, Heroes of Hysteria Unearthed Inheritance. Guys, go ahead and check out Lupine Honey. Use code TalesArchive for 10% off of your purchase. And if you are able to, go ahead and check out the donation links we have in chat for charities supporting Sudan, Palestine, Congo, and Haiti. If you are not able to donate in this time, please share resources, uplift oppressed voices, and educate yourselves on the current goings on in the world. Hang on for a raid, and we will see you guys next time as we have our full table back together, fighting to get back together. We will see you guys later. Bye!